Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. You can feel the energy here in Milwaukee. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Here we go. So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Nesmith. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And the Bucks making a change here. That'll be a 5-second call.
Substitution on the court.
The Bucks with a quick start to this game. It's a three-point game. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. Offline with his three. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Kuzma. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers another three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Halliburton outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. That three off the mark. The Bucks trail. Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Just 4 to shoot. That one drops for him. Giannis has got 8 points.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Milwaukee foul. Jericho says. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Siakam.
You know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Shot game clock separated by 5. And the basket is good. 12 points for him.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Pass to Porter. Back to Kuzma. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
So it's the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. Now, here is Halliburton. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off. Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
So he gets them both. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the left side wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3 points.
Nesmith has got 7 points for the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Halliburton. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Giannis showing creativity.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Down low, Turner. And he makes good on the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
It's Giannis throwing it down.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Nesmith has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers. Antetokounmpo misses the baby hook. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Halliburton.
Milwaukee foul. Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul. Pacers substitution. Tony Bradley. TJ McConnell.
36 seconds left here in the second. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. There's the pick. It'll count. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indiana trailing here. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Connects from three-point range.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 3. Back to Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Jericho Sims. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Bradley. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now Toppin. Back to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
To the paint. Kuzma outside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Pass to Sims. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And that one misses. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Free throw is good by Toppin. Milwaukee in the lead. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Substitution for the Pacers.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 6. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. .133 left in the third. The kick out to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Sims. Back to Antetokounmpo. Moves back up. From past the arc. A shot by Sims. No good. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Sims. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Milwaukee leading by 6. Inside. And the dunk by Prince.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Outside Bradley. Kicks it out to Siakam. Misses the 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rollins. To the middle. Here's Livingston. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Hands on Benedict Mathurin. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Shot.
Six seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Prince. Inside. Here's Rollins.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Rollins hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mathurin for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Prince. The rebound by Halliburton.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Now here's Turner. No one near him. One minute now into this fourth quarter. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Pass to Neesmith. No good on the triple. Bucks leading by 12. Down low. The kick out to Porter. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 34 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
First personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Bucks making a change here. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Pass to Porter. Right side, Portis. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pacers trailed by 7. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And stolen by Siakam. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's Nembhard on the wing. Here's Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Livingston. Porter in the corner. Back to Livingston. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Toppin with it. Lets it go with a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Porter looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis dunks it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Milwaukee.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Porter. To the right side. 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Clock at 2. Porter's for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 13. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Pass to Lopez. Shot to stop the run. He gets that one. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Here's Lopez. And another basket for Milwaukee. And it's sent back by Lopez. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.